Hello students! Today, we are going to discuss two other operations on sets. The difference of two sets and the complement of a set. Are you ready? Let us first discuss the difference of two sets. Do this activity. From set A, remove all the elements which are also elements of set B and list down the remaining elements of set A. Once again, from our first set, aalisin natin lahat ng elements ni set A na may kaparehong elements sa set B at ililista natin lahat ng mga naiwan or remaining elements o yung mga unique na elements ni set A. Removing the elements of set A which are also elements of set B, we have bananas, watermelon, and strawberry. These three fruits or elements of set A are also present in set B or in the second set. Now, what are the remaining elements of set A? The remaining elements of set A are apple and grapes. In the concept of sets, it is A minus B or the difference of sets A and B or the difference of set B from set A is equal to the elements apple and grapes. Difference of two sets. The difference of set B from set A, denoted as A minus B, is the set of elements in A but not in B. Sa madaling sabi, for difference of two sets, ito yung mga elements ng unang set na walang kapareho o katulad sa ikalawang set. I'll show you some examples with solutions and answers. Your task is to examine and analyze how to solve the difference of two sets. Let A be a set with elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And set B contains 2, 4, 5, 8, and 9. Find A minus B and B minus A. Solutions. For A minus B, it is equal to elements 1, 3, and 6. And for B minus A, it is equal to elements 8 and 9. You will be given 30 seconds or maaari mo i-pause yung video na ito para isipin kung paano nakuha ang mga sagot. You may start now. Time's up! Magaling! Tama ang mga naisip mo. Sa unang set, nanggagaling ang mga sagot. From the first set, you will simply remove its intersection or yung mga elements na may katulad sa second set. For letter A minus B, the elements of set A are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Dito manggagaling ang mga sagot. At dahil si 2, 4, and 5 ni set A ay present din kay set B, these elements will be eliminated or tatanggalin. The intersection of the two sets will be removed. And the remaining unique elements or yung mga naiwang elements ni set A or ng unang set ay 1, 3, and 6. These elements are the difference of sets A and B, or it is the difference of set B from set A. Next, letter B, B minus A. This time, kukuha tayo ng sagot mula kay set B dahil siya ang unang set. 2, 4, 5, 8, and 9. As you can see, 2, 4, and 5 of set A are also elements of set B. What are the remaining elements of set B? Correct! 8 and 9. Another example. Let C is equal to a set of all x's such that x is a counting number between 3 and 8, and D is equal to a set of all x's such that x is a whole number less than 6. Find C minus D and D minus C. These two given sets are written in set builder notation. If you want to know what is a set builder notation, what is a counting number, and a whole number, watch my first video lesson about sets. The introduction to sets. Para maging mas madali, let us express and write set C and set D using roster or listing method. Set C are counting numbers between 3 and 8. Mga numbers na nasa gitna ni 3 and 8. We have C is equal to elements 4, 5, 6, and 7. Next, set D. Whole numbers less than 6. Mababa kay 6. Remember, the smallest whole number is 0. So set D is equal to elements 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. These are the whole numbers na mababa kay 6. Kuha ba? For C minus D, we are going to remove all elements in C that are found in D. And for D minus C, we are going to remove all elements in D that are found in C. Using the elements of set C and set D, for C minus D, the elements of C 4, 5, 6, and 7 minus the elements of D 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And for D minus C, the elements of D minus the elements of C. Take note, sa unang set manggagaling ang mga sagot. The difference of the second set from the first set. Aalisin mula sa unang set lahat ng elements ng pangalawang set. For C minus D, the intersection or common elements of C and D are 4 and 5. So what are the remaining elements of the first set? 6 and 7. So C minus D is equal to elements 6 and 7. Next is D minus C. Again, their intersection or common elements are 4 and 5. What are the remaining elements or yung mga naiwang elements ng unang set or ni set D? We have 0, 1, 2, and 3. Nakakasunod ba? Another set of examples. Given the sets below, solve the following. Let M be a set with elements A, B, C, D, and E. Set A contains elements A, E, I, O, and U. Set T has elements A, C, E, and R. And set H is a set with elements D, E, I, and T. Solve for M minus A, T minus A, H minus M, and T minus M. For number 1, M minus A, our first set is M, and our second set is A. So the answers will be from set M. By simply writing or substituting the elements of sets M and A, where set M has elements A, B, C, D, and E, minus the elements of set M, which are A, E, I, O, and U, and identifying and eliminating their intersection, as you can see, their common elements are A and E. The remaining elements of set M, or the first set, are B, C, and D. Number 2, T minus A. We have the elements of T minus the elements of A. Ano yung mga common elements nila? Correct, A and E. Eliminated or tatanggalin natin ang A at E from our first set. Ano ang mga naiwang elements ni set T? Correct, C and R. Next, number 3, H minus M. From which set magagaling ang mga sagot? Correct, from set H, with elements D, E, I, and T. By substituting the elements of sets H and M, we have the elements of H minus the elements of M. What are their common elements? Set H and set M both have D and E as elements. So the remaining elements of set H, or the difference of set M from set H, is equal to the elements I and T. And number 4, T minus M. Kaninong set tayo kukuha ng sagot? Very good. Sa unang set or from set T. The elements of set T minus the elements of set M. We have A, C, E, R minus A, B, C, D, and E. Their common elements or intersection are A, C, and E. Pareho silang merong A, C, at E as elements. These elements will be removed from set T, and the only remaining element of set T is R. It is the difference of the sets T and M. Sana malinaw po iyon. Think about this. Given two sets A and B, is A minus B equal to B minus A? Using Venn diagram, the shaded region from this illustration is A minus B. Mula kay A, tinanggal lahat ng elements ni B. And the second diagram shows that the shaded region represents B minus A. Lahat ng unique elements ni B na walang katulad kay set A. Now, is A minus B equal to B minus A? The answer is no. It's your turn. Solve the following operations using the sets below. Using sets M, A, R, and K and their corresponding elements, solve for the following. You may pause this video to do and try this activity. Just remember, in getting the difference of two sets, the answers will always be from the first set or sa unang set. I-remove or tatanggalin lang from the first set yung intersection or lahat ng common elements ng dalawang sets. You may start now. Revealing the correct answers. Great job! Let us now proceed to the complement of a set. Consider this situation. The school trains 5 students for the math challenge. These students are Esley, Ronel, Diane, Gligel, and Gurley. For the actual competition, the school sends only the top 3. Suppose Ronel, Gligel, and Gurley were selected for the competition. Who were not selected? Let Esley, Ronel, Diane, Gligel, and Gurley be our U or universal set. Sila yung 5 students na tinatrain ng school in preparation for the math competition. Suppose set A represents the top 3 students who were selected. We have Ronel, Gligel, and Gurley. The set of students who were not selected is usually referred to as the complement of set A, denoted by A complement. The students who were not selected or A complement is equal to Esley and Diane. The complement of a set A, written A complement, is the set of elements in the universal set that are not in A. These are all the elements na nasa universal set at wala pa sa set na kino-complement. When we say universal set, dito nang galing lahat ng subsets. Let's have some examples. Find the complement of each set. Using the universal set, 1, 3, 4, 6, 7, 9, and 10. Let us solve for the complement of set K and set N. Solutions. Number 1. The elements of set K are 3, 6, 7, and 10. What are the other elements in the universal set which are not present in set K? So mula sa universal set, eliminate natin lahat ng elements ni set K. We have 3, 6, 7, and 10. What are the other elements na nasa universal set at wala kay K? We have 1, 4, and 9. So the complement of set K are these elements. Lahat ng elements na kulang o wala sa set K pero nasa universal set. Next, number 2. Complement of set N. Set N has 1, 3, 7, and 9. So what are the elements na wala pa kay N pero naka-universal set? 4, 6, and 10. These elements are the complement of set N. It's your turn. Find the complement of the given set for universal set is equal to the elements 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Solve for the following. For number 1, set M is equal to elements 1, 3, and 5. So anong mga elements ang wala pa sa kanya na nasa universal set? The complement of set M is equal to 7 and 9. Next, number 2. The elements of A are 3, 5, 7, and 9. So the complement of set A is equal to 1. Ito lang yung element na wala kay set A at present kay universal set. Next, number 3. Set T contains 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. What are the elements in the universal set which are not present in set T? Teacher, wala po. Lahat ng elements na universal set ay nakay set T. So the complement of set T is an empty set or a null set. And number 4, set H is equal to an empty set. Again, what are the elements na nasa universal set at wala pa kay set H? The complement of set H are the elements 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Lahat. So the complement of an empty set is the universal set, and the complement of universal set is an empty set. That's all for this lesson. Before I end this video, Shout out to Sir Carlo. Thank you so much, Sir Insan, for creating this cartoon image of Teacher Diane. Thank you, thank you. My dear students, hope you learned from me today. Thank you for watching and God bless.